Hi, I'm Doug, and these are Wycliffe's words. When John Wycliffe and his co-workers translated the Bible into Middle English in the 1380s, they fundamentally changed the way English-speaking people viewed the Scriptures. For the first time, the reader could see God working in a world that he himself recognized. He could relate to the message in a whole new way because Wycliffe described the life and teachings of Jesus and the apostles in words and images that were familiar to the people of his day. This is a wonderful example of the evolution of language because what sounded so modern and vibrant to Wycliffe's original readers sounds horribly old-fashioned and quaint to us. You couldn't depict the birth of Christ in more medieval English terms if you tried. Wycliffe describes how the prophets had foretold the birth in Bethlehem of an important duke, while a multitude of heavenly knights appeared to the shepherds. Before the triumphal entry, Jesus told his disciples to enter a nearby castle to find a colt. Again, Judas led a company of knights to arrest him, and Peter followed to see what would happen, but he was frightened by a young damsel. How jarring it is to picture Jesus as an English duke living in a land of crenellated castles teeming with knights in shining armor and damsels in pointy hats. Shouldn't the Bible be transmitted with utmost fidelity to its original text? Or should it be made relevant to its modern readers? The answer is yes. On the one hand, it's important that God's message reach out and become real to us in our own particular culture. Wycliffe inhabited a world of knights and castles, and he wrote accordingly. We live in a different world, teeming with computers and intercontinental air travel. A modern translation, and especially a paraphrase, can show us that the good news isn't limited to first century Judea, but can speak to us in our own heart language, so it can transform both our minds and our souls. On the other hand, there's great value in reading strict translations, or translations written for different people living in different times and places. It's good for us to have our ears jarred from time to time. I mean, that's the whole point of this series, to get smacked upside the head by Wycliffe's Middle English. This reinforces the truth that God reaches out to those who are very unlike us: the alien, the foreigner, the rich, the poor, the educated, the unlettered, the ancient, the modern, and those not yet born. It's okay to dress the message in contemporary language to reach a contemporary audience, as long as we preserve the original meaning. We know in our heads that Jesus was arrested by temple guards, but if it makes the act more evocative and powerful for us to picture them as knights in shining armor or a black-clad SWAT team, then so be it. And those are Wycliffe's words. See you again next week.